Where do babies come from?
I don't know.
By getting kissed by true love.
I don't want to say it. With a little tube that comes from heaven and all the way into your belly.
This is going to be disgusting. Vaginas. My mom told me babies come out of your vagina.
What do you do when your little one starts asking questions? How do you tell that cute little face that mommy got randy one night and then popped her out of her poon? There's gotta be a better way. What's up, ladies? I'm Madge the Vag, and here are 3 tips on answering your kids' questions about where they came from, because you can't blame a stork forever. When you were little and you asked, Mommy, where did I come from? What did they say?
I can't remember. I don't think they ever did. I think we just learnt a lot from school, really, and they're just sort of open about it, really.
Somewhere in the sky.
You dropped from the sky. What did you tell her about where children come from?
Oh, I don't know that I've ever actually told her.
She doesn't know!
I probably asked at some point, but have no recollection. I knew definitely before health class, though.
I learned about 2 years ago.
You gotta be kidding me.
So here we are with Dr. Gold.
Hello.
My kid is asking tons of questions. How do I tell her that she came out of my vagina?
We always say ask, then tell. You go through this whole, intense sexual talk about penis, vagina, egg, and then the little kid says, oh, I thought I came from Jersey. If you have a 3 or 4-year-old ask what's in your belly, did I come from my belly? The parent tends to want to say, yeah, the baby's in my tummy. Say uterus. Say it's a wonderful place that only mommies have where the baby gets to grow.
So when it comes to this, do I tell them everything, like how I pooped on the table, or do I leave things out, like how I pooped on the table?
Okay, when it comes to being honest, we have this desire to tell our kids everything. Sometimes it actually backfires a bit. But it's great to be honest with them. It's just sometimes we move into sarcasm or humor that's really a little bit too much for them.
Too much for them. Okay. And how do you know when it's too much? Do they get a glazed look in their eyes? Are they running away? When do you know, oh, I'm doing too much here?
They get a blank stare, and then usually what they start doing is asking questions that are off the side where you weren't expecting to go, and you realize too much information is starting to confuse them.
Okay.
So you want to wait, see what their questions are, ask, then tell.
What age should I really just tell them about this? I've always wanted to just do it when they're like 6 months old, get it out of the way, or should I wait until they're like 25?
I think somewhere in the middle is a lot better.
Oh, okay.
But generally, it's based on the child. You have some children that might have older siblings, or they might hear things at school. I think it's great to get in there and have that dialogue before they start finding out things from school at 8, 9, 10, just so they have a trusted source, which is you.
Well, where's the best place to have this conversation? Over dinner, before bed, while they're in the bath?
Strangely enough, one of the best places is in a car ride. Everyone's looking forward, it's non-threatening, people just start chatting very easily, versus like directly across from them. So parents, especially when it comes to even a puberty talk, you're gonna get a lot more out of your kid when they're in the back seat, just kind of zoning out, and they're much more comfortable.
If this conversation leads to the sex stuff, how do I not freak out?
So use the proper anatomical terms, talk about these are things adults do, the relationship, your parents love each other. You just have to see where the conversation goes, and you have to do it with a very kind of matter-of-fact, very calm demeanor, because if we feel anxious or nervous, they're going to feel like the conversation is taboo.
Remember, when it comes to the big talk, keep it simple. I'm Madge the Vag, and if you have any questions or comments, put them in my box. My inbox, that is. To What's Up, I'm Madge the Vag. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, click to watch more, and don't forget to subscribe.